Hello, my name is Ashley Harrell. I'm going to be doing my introductory speech for speech class. On the day of January 9th, 2001, a small baby girl was born to a tired mother and a father who was still parking the car outside. She was born early in the morning, around 5 a.m., and was given the name Ashley Harrell. Me. Some people find it cool that I wasn't born in Washington or even in the state of Indiana, but a small town of Anaheim, California, home to Disneyland. How did I end up in Washington? Well, my mother decided that she met someone online. My mother left us for the guy she met, who actually happened to live with us for a while before my dad said no and moved to Lagodi, where his sister, my aunt, was residing. We lived there for a few years before we found a lovely little shack we now call home, and we've lived there ever since. Everyone assumes I'm an only child, but when I tell them that I have 5 other siblings, they sort of just look at me. I'm the second youngest. The sister that is above me is my only full sister. I've had a babysitter up until 7th grade, before and after school, since my dad worked most of the day. I went to a Christian school, which got smaller and smaller as the years went by, and I eventually graduated 6th grade as 1/3 of my class. After 6th grade, I thought I was the coolest kid on the block. As soon as I walked out of that school building, I took scissors to my hair and gave myself some bangs. 7th grade was the worst of it, where I met my first boyfriends and had my first kiss. Sophomore year of high school, I discovered the great sport of color guard, where I spent the next 3 years. We marched with the band, spinning and throwing things in the air. Senior year, we managed to place third in the state, even after our props began falling on all of us. Sophomore year, I met my current boyfriend of almost 2 years. We started dating on Valentine's Day, as cheesy as it is, and spent the rest of sophomore year together. He graduated and stayed home during my junior year. He came to pick me up every day after school. Then summer hit, and he decided that college wasn't for him, so he went to recruiter, and he joined the Air Force. July 24th, he shipped out, and it was the worst pain I've ever felt. I spent my senior year long distance, and have only ever seen him for 2 weeks total since he left. I plan on staying home for college. We want to get married, but we don't know when or how or anything. I plan on going to University of Southern Indiana. I want to major in secondary education and minor in history, so I can either teach or work in a museum. With my boyfriend gone in the military, I don't know what life is going to look like, even 6 months from now. Everything's changed when he joined. Of course, I've never been more proud. I hope that he stays in, so we get stationed overseas at least once, just so I can see any part of the world outside the U.S. Life is full of twists and turns, and mine has definitely been a rocky road, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm content with where I am, who I am, what my life is like. That's just who I am.